welcome to Miami Cooking. I'm Azita, and as you can see, I have 4 empty vessels, but 3 different drink recipes for you. One of them is perfect for a vampire, the other one is electrifying for Frankenstein's bride, and the third one is a high-fiber drink. These are all mocktails, but feel free to add alcohol.
For this recipe, you'll need the following ingredients. Don't forget to get a screenshot. To begin this recipe, we're going to boil 2 cups of water and we're going to add 2 tablespoons of dry hibiscus leaves and 1 cinnamon stick. Once you see the water turn to a slight magenta-like color, you're going to add 2 more cups of water and 2 more tablespoons of hibiscus leaves until it turns into a bloody red color. Next up are lychee eyeballs. We're going to drain our lychee and add 1 to 2 blueberries inside the hole. And we're going to repeat this process over and over again until we finish the entire can. If any of these have any rips or are broken, I suggest you put them aside. Once our pot is completely cooled, we're going to use a strainer to help filter the hibiscus leaves. But don't go filling all the way to the top. Leave some space to add the lychee eyeballs inside. And for a sweeter flavor, you can add the lychee syrup if you'd like. Now, this is just one way you can serve this, with a pair of fangs on the side. Gosh, those eyeballs look real. I have 2 other fun ways to serve this for a party. Some vampires prefer fresher and straight from the source. If that's the case, I recommend using a syringe to fill up the vampire blood bag. You can also serve this drink in the syringe or use it to add a shot of alcohol. And there you have it, different ways to enjoy the vampire elixir. Up next, an electrifying drink from Mrs. Frankenstein herself. For this recipe, you're going to need the following ingredients. Don't forget to get a screenshot. First, we'll begin by creating a circle of honey on a plate. Then we will dab it with black icing to get a darker color. And we're going to swirl this around until it's mostly black. Then we'll place the rim of our glass face down, and we're going to twist it across the honey to cover the entire rim. Next, we're going to use a similar tactic by spilling some of our pop rocks on a plate, and doing the same method with a glass. This one's a little bit tricky, and you may want to repeat this twisting motion a couple of times to make sure more pop rocks stick to the rim. Now we're going to squeeze 4 tablespoons of lime juice into our glass, and you can add sugar in this part if you like a sweet drink. Now it's time to turn on the black light and pour 1 1/4 cup of tonic water into our drink. And now, for an electrifying touch, we're going to add pop rocks to make this drink surge into your taste buds. And there you have it, 2 perfect drinks, one for the Mr. and one for the Mrs. Now to the swamp. Well, at least this drink is high fiber, and it looks like a collection of frog eggs, which is pretty cool. For this recipe, you'll need the following ingredients. Don't forget to get a screenshot. First, we'll begin to mix 2 tablespoons of chia seeds to 1/2 cup of water. And we're going to let this sit as we prepare the rest of our recipe until it gets a thick gel-like consistency. Next, we're going to remove the skin of 8 kiwis by first cutting both ends and using a spoon to push all the way down and move it in a circular motion until all the insides come out. And into the blender they go, and we're going to blend this until it has a juice-like consistency. Let's not forget about our chia seeds. In the meantime, we're going to add the lime of 1 juice to our chia seeds. While that sits for a little longer, we're going to boil 2 1/2 cups of water, and we're going to add 1/4 of a cup of tapioca pearls. We're going to let these cook according to the package instructions before letting them cool in a glass of cold water. Now, to serve this, you can do it in the order you choose. I'll show you different options. You can do the kiwi juice first, then the lime chia gel, next topped by the boba pearls, or you can serve this with a layer of chia first and then the kiwi juice. Who knew frog eggs could taste so good? For more recipes, don't forget to check out my Halloween playlist. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. And happy Halloween!